I hate lasagna. I hate lasagna. This is what my husband used to tell me every time I went to make lasagna. But let me tell you, it's because your mum didn't make it properly. I'm sorry. I'm going to make a traditional lasagna, but it may not be the way that you are used to. This lasagna is an absolute crowd pleaser. I am telling you now, it is easy, it is quick, and it is an absolute crowd pleaser. Are you ready? Perfect. Okay, so we're going to start with frying off our onions and then our beef mince. While that's going on, I will start to mix the cheeses. So we've got Parmesan. You can use Pecorino or just a normal Parmesan. I prefer Pecorino because it's stronger. Pecorino. Mozzarella and ricotta. And 1 egg, salt and pepper and spices, and it's going to be so tasty. You can eat that on its own. That's how tasty it is. And then we'll add the sauce and we'll layer it all up. I'm going to show you how easy this is. This is a trick my dad taught me, to use the knife and just flatten and crush the garlic like that. But most people are stronger than me because I'm not very strong. Because you don't go to the gym. Yeah, that's right, because I don't go to the gym. Okay, so then I'll just flatten it and then I just chop it up really finely. So I'm going to put the stove on now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix the cheeses. I always grate the mozzarella. I feel like it tastes so different. Parsley, salt and pepper, and 1 egg. It smells delicious. So what we're trying to do is get the water out of the onions. We're just going to take the water out of them. So we just want to brown them. I'll put it down now a little bit. I've got my meat here. I've taken it out about 20 minutes before. It's always good to take meat out just before you're going to cook it, whether it's minced or steak, but not too long. You've got to be careful with mince. So the cheese mixture is ready to go. I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful. Just try and flatten it as much as possible. Mix it as much as possible. Oh my God. It is so good. You know what? Use discernment though. If you feel like you want more salt or more pepper, just add more salt and pepper. So we're going to add the garlic like so. So I will just let the garlic just brown a little bit and then we'll start to add the meat. I use 1 kilo of mince. It doesn't look good now, but yeah. To make sure that they get the mince, they get the butcher to mince the meat. The beef neck is the best part. Okay. She always has to remind me, because for a long time I was buying meat from the supermarket, but I feel like it is better. I get the butcher to mince the beef for me. So let it brown, don't stir it too much, let it actually brown, and now I'll turn it up back to like a medium high. Then we've got our tomato paste and our puree. So I've got about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I like my lasagna saucy. If you find it's like not saucy enough, you can add more water because you put tomato paste. But yeah, so I've used 2 bottles, so it's about 1 litre and 200 mils of sauce. A lot of recipes will tell you use less, but I like it saucy. I like it sloppy. I don't like my lasagna dry. So the meat takes the longest part, like the longest time, to be honest. Just be patient with the meat because once that's done, literally add the sauces and the seasoning, and then you're good to go. So the seasoning I have is oregano and a multi-purpose seasoning, like an all-purpose seasoning. Typically speaking, I would use a tablespoon of oregano and a tablespoon of all-purpose salt. And I wouldn't add that in, and the salt, and I'll add some salt and pepper, and I won't add that in until the meat is brown. You don't want to put the sauce in when the meat is pink. Now this is already smelling good just with the onion and the garlic and yeah, it's still a bit pink. So we're still going. Okay, so we're just going to mix salt and pepper, all season and oregano. In America, they call the red sauce marinara, but we call marinara seafood sauce. What I did is I just added some water so it can be a lot saucier, just to sort of from the bottle of the passata. And now the quiet. So now I'm just going to let this simmer for about 15-20 minutes because it's going to cook in the oven. I'm going to put the oven now on 180. So start the oven, if it starts, at 180.
Yeah, Sarah, thank you. I'd rather talk to the mum now. Thank you.
You're rude.
Oh, no.
I feel like everyone just loves Najwa. Mm-hmm. This is crazy. Don't get used to this. I'm just telling you now.
She loves me more than you. Auntie, are you ready?
I'm ready, but looks like she's not ready. She's using the instant lasagna.
No. Let's be more fun today.
What do you want to do with me?
Okay.
1 second. This is the interview with me, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
But some questions might get a little bit...
No.
Okay.
Not me.
First question.
Yes.
Are you the sensitive type?
Never.
Are you sure?
I make you sensitive, Habibi.
Today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic. Relationships.
Oh, that's my expertise.
Who does the first move? The guy or the girl?
Always the boy. Always. He will come 99%.
But what do you mean? So the girl doesn't have to do anything?
Nah.
Oh.
I'm old-fashioned, habibi.
Should you be toxic or just normal? With like in the relationship, should you be toxic or should you be very like kind and
like
caring?
Play games, yani?
Yeah.
Always with the man. The man is like an animal. You have to let him chase you. You understand?
Yeah.
Always keep him on his toes.
The language part, animal.
Like a lion.
I thought you meant donkey or something.
لا كنت قلت جحش. I say like an animal, like a wahish, like a lion. They like to do, the lion, they like to hunt. So you have to keep him on his toes, yeah?
Question. A lot of girls break up, they try to move on and they go back to their exes.
Yee!
What do you think of that?
Never. Like never. This is gonna get me angry now.
But they promise you that you're gonna be better, the ex.
Listen, man never gonna change unless he go to see the psychologist.
That's not how you say it. It's cyclist. Who's cyclist?
أنا قلت cyclist ولا? I say psychologist.
That's much better.
Yeah,
You're saying cyclist.
Because I had something in my mouth.
All right, now we're gonna move it to a better section. I feel like relationships, you get a bit toxic.
Hey, Habibi, be careful with your words.
What's one song you will never skip?
I know, my favorite, I like وائل كفوري.
No, English.
Mariah Carey. You know which one I love? I can't go past it. It's a sweet fantasy, baby.
Oh, thank you.
Look in my eyes, you
No.
come and you
Auntie.
take me. Oh, sweet. You know, they told me my voice was like Mariah Carey when I was younger.
Yeah, I don't know who lied to you.
Cut the interview now. Cut it. Cut. You don't talk to me after that. You want to interview my mum? Forget about it.
She got so triggered. She's never gonna come back now.
My mum?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course she did. But did you offend her?
Me? Everything apparently was offensive that I said.
Anyway, it's my cooking show. So I'm going to start with the bolognese. So this is how we assemble lasagna, okay? So you start off with bolognese sauce on the bottom, like so, like that. And then you start to assemble. I like this because it's actually perfect. It actually fits the lasagna sheets like this, but then I have to just break it in half, like that. And then you go for the cheese filling. So then it goes cheese sauce. So you try not to put too much, you try to break it up a little bit like this. So you can imagine how tasty and moist this lasagna is, right? Now, if you have leftover bolognese, which sometimes I do, depending on what tray I use, I just put it in a container and freeze it. So this mixture is like a cannelloni almost, yeah? So just layering it like this, so easy, guys. And then you foil it at the end, yeah? And then the bolognese, a decent amount of bolognese, yeah? So I'm gonna wrap this up for 45 minutes. So let's pop that in the oven, 180. Beautiful. Okay, so it's been 45 minutes. I'm going to get the lasagna out of the oven. Wow. Okay, you can see the lasagna. You can actually have it like this. We can cut it up right now and eat it, but it goes back in the oven for another 10-15 minutes. And all we're gonna do is so that it looks aesthetically and a bit more tasty. Oh my God, you can smell the ricotta. So it almost is like a mix between lasagna and a cannelloni. You guys, when you try it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about, yeah? I'm gonna put a bit of parmesan now on top and a bit of mozzarella. So just a little bit like this. Try to get the cheese everywhere, and then the parmesan as well on top. I don't like it too cheesy. Then I just put a bit of the parmesan on top, and then basically that just goes back in the oven for 15 minutes or until it starts to brown. So it's been just under 15 minutes. I can see that the lasagna and the cheese is browning, so I'm gonna take it out of the oven now, okay? Definitely ready to go. Look at that. Okay, now usually I would let it sit for a little bit longer before I cut it, but the boys are starving. Absolute to die for. So beautiful. Yum. Come and eat. Guys, please, if you try the recipe, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to click the bell to subscribe.